So the question for today is from a freelance UX designer from London. So this is a question that you only passed on to me. This was sent to you on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
So the person says that I was watching your episode on creating the right briefs for agencies and thought to write you from an agency point of view, right?
Hmm.
So the freelance UX designer from London says that I usually work with first-time founders who come to me with open-ended requests like make it look premium or this needs more pop.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So I think he spends weeks in a back and forth with them because they can't name their business goal with the aesthetic they're asking me to create. Now I
Hmm.
need questions to ask them that doesn't make me sound like an order taker, but a consultant who can fix their problems without the long back and forth.
Beautiful. This is a very important question. Actually, we did address it a bit in our earlier video, so maybe people can take a look at that video. But here's what I have for my LinkedIn friend, right? So I think that the critical aspect is to have a very good judgment about what your customer or your client wants. Sometimes, see, there is a difference between a tailor and Armani. Okay,
Hmm.
a Darzi and an Armani. So Darzi says, "Give me requirements." Armani says, "I know what you want, and I can deliver it to you." So what happens typically with agencies is that they fall in the middle of being a tailor or an Armani. So what happens is, okay, I want to know more about, and then I'll. So my suggestion would be to quickly suss out, okay, where you need to be. Do you need to be a tailor or do you need to be Armani? Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. So and this becomes really critical because once you understand that, okay, this person wants guidance from me, you are going to basically annoy him or her with questions.
yeah,
And actually, when the people are saying, yeah, make it splashy, whatever, sure, they're evading the question, but the reason why they're evading the question is because
they don't know.
they have come to Armani.
Yeah,
Okay, they have come to Armani and they've like, I have come to the doctor, boss. Why are you
yeah,
asking me? Right?
yeah.
These are my symptoms. Help me out. Now, this is very critical, and clients fall in all three buckets: clients who want to be consulted with, clients who want to be told what to do, and clients who actually are saying, this is what I want. And it's really critical in the first meeting or in the first interaction or even by checking their LinkedIn posts to actually understand which bucket does this client fall in. Is this making sense?
Yeah, and then what do you do? Like you understand what the client. Oh, okay. So even if you check out their LinkedIn on LinkedIn or any other platform, the person comes out as somebody who knows their shit, right?
Yeah.
But as a client, mostly clients don't know their shit. They don't know what they want.
Yeah.
They face a problem and they think that the agency is a solution to it. But while the agency gives the solution, then they realize, okay, my problem is not getting addressed. So
I
it.
think, yeah, no, then two or three practical things that you can do. One is that you have to budget for the fact that your first thing is going to be a bomb.
Kill your darling.
Yeah, no, because the client will say, no, this is not what I want. Okay, so one of the ways in which you can do it is probably give a mood board or a mock-up of various campaigns, perhaps, right? Do you want to go this way or that way? Metaphorically.
Yeah.
Again, don't go the Darzi route, but give the mood board route.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ident
So generally, what we used to do when we used to have design projects, my friend and I, right? We never used to give them one solution. We made it a rule that we would give them three different routes, three different solutions
Sure.
on any stage, right? Whether
Hmm.
it be brief stage or mood boarding stage or the final, second draft stage or whatever. We used to always give them three designs. Like this is how it look. This is how it look. So what
Yeah.
happens is once the client has something in their mind, it becomes easier to pick and choose. They might not
Yeah.
necessarily choose from those three options, but at least they'll know what iteration from all three they need. That
While
makes.
while I understand that idea, and a lot of agencies do that. A lot of agencies do that. They come up with options and they showcase that thing, and it does help. It does help, but you have to budget for it. When you're actually meeting a client, you have to budget for it. You can't expect that out of the three they will choose one. But again, the danger here, Janavi, is that you will still then move to the Darji category because they'll say, "Oh, I like bits of this, I like bits of that, I like bits of this. Ab
Mhm.
bhelpuri banao." Right? So that again gets you to the Darji category, right? So at least through this optionality, you are understanding where the person is fitting. Now,
Yeah.
it also depends upon the way in which they've approached you. Okay, because that itself makes a difference. Like, okay, you've made a bid for it, or you've like they put up a request on LinkedIn and you said yes, interested, or
Yeah.
they have sought you out. They have sought you out. So the more you build your personal brand, they will seek you out,
Yeah.
right?
True.
They will seek you out, and they'll
And if
seek you
they're
out as an
seeking you
Armani.
out, then you become the consultant. Then you become Armani automatically.
Yeah, correct, correct, correct. I think this is absolutely critical. So budget for it,
Hmm.
make sure that you understand where the clients are, coming from. And the most dangerous part is, especially in India, you don't know how to be Armani. Actually, I mean,
Yeah.
the hidden thing is you don't know how to be Armani, because what tends to happen is that we are very good in the service mindset, right?
Hmm.
But so therefore we are always like, okay, I want to make you happy. I want to make sure that
Yeah.
I treat you well, and those are admirable qualities. But I don't think Steve Jobs actually had any of that shit, right?
No.
So I'm taking an extreme example. So the thing is that you have to find a way in which you can see something that other people in the room are not seeing in safe conditions, right? So the moment you see that, and then you should find the courage, because it's a matter
Yeah.
of courage, to actually communicate it
Yeah.
in those safe conditions, because then you will get into a habit of speaking your mind, first observing something which is not there, and be speaking your mind. Now, is this going to work all the time? Of course not,
Yeah.
right? Maybe 3 times out of 10 it's going to bomb in your face.
But at
Okay.
least you'll be on the right path. And I really love the French in this. This is the
Hmm.
haircut that will look good on you. Okay, you'll
Yeah,
not
yeah,
choose
yeah,
any other kind of haircut because we know we have
yeah,
done this with celebrities. We
yeah.
have done this with the
Y-
fashion capital of the world, right? We
yeah.
know our shit. So
And you know what's
come across with
absolutely
that.
and well said. And you know what is really happening is that the way in which those people are saying it, it's
Yeah.
not what they're saying, it's the way in which they're saying it. It's
Yeah.
coming from confidence. It's
Yeah.
the how you say it, not the what. It's the how you say it, right?
Yeah.
And that is absolutely critical for us to understand. But for us to understand the how, we need to practice it in safe conditions. We need to actually find the courage in small things. Okay, say something to your brother, man, which is a little uncomfortable, which it can challenge his political views. Maybe I'll tell Jahnavi how I hate her favorite political party. I don't know. I'm just saying. Sorry, I had to get that one
It's
in there.
good knowing you. Bye. No,
Okay.
you're very right, and that also helps us with something, right? Once you know what. Okay, so what happens generally is you say something very very authoritatively because you're coming from that experience. As a
Hmm.
marketer, we know what will work, what will not work, and the person who tells us that in this day and age I want to do SEO, we know that it's stupid. And if we
Hmm.
tell them that it's not going to work, and if they're still very much persistent on that, we know that this project is probably going to end very soon, right?
Yeah.
So that already helps you with filtering out the kind of clients that you want to work with, because ultimately, see, as a freelancer,
Hmm.
your currency is your time. If
Yeah.
you're wasting it on
Absolutely.
the wrong clients, then you're
I
literally,
I I,
that's
I
a
think
sunk cost.
Jahnavi, this is a really cool point, right? I think all of us who are getting into the side gig hustle sort of thing have to design our business for our ideal clients. Now,
Yeah.
that is not a selfish thing to do.
Yeah.
We have to understand who can we serve best. Maybe we can't serve clients who require something that is falls in the broad area of whatever this person is doing, but it's not narrow enough to suit their niche in it.
Hmm.
You have to be unapologetically you in today's day and age. With an AI driven world, if you're not unapologetically you are going to go nowhere.
Exactly, exactly. And for that, you have to know who you are,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
You have. I mean, you can't be a French person telling a German guy that I make better automobiles than you,
Yeah, yeah.
right? I mean,
Although the
not
French will
getting politically
yeah,
active
yeah,
because
yeah.
Rafael came from
Oh yeah,
France,
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, I mean, in general, the general perception, right?
Sure. Yeah.
So you have to know what your strengths are. You have to
Mm.
know that, if you are a UX designer who excels in apps, and you
Mm.
make up like 1% of those people, you have a history where you've created enough loops that the person that users get retained, or you know how to make the reward mechanics or the hooked mechanics and all of that stuff, then you are coming from a position of authority. But if you are just somebody who knows how to make the aesthetics of a UX better, then please stop talking about the mechanics, because the client will probably know the mechanics better than you,
And
right?
here's the interesting thing, right? I think that most designers, because this person is a designer, get bored quickly. So
Yeah,
what happens is that they want to
designers are
work
very
on
HT.
uh, they want some new exciting stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, or एक बार. Actually, dude, double down on that. Get bored. We don't care. What you have to do is experiment.
yeah,
Experiment on your own time and money, not
yeah,
on the client's time and money.
yeah.
Right?
Like
So, and
70% of your time should go in the cash cow, and then 30% spend on whatever suits your
no,
float.
and use it to showcase. Use it to
Exactly.
showcase. Right?
Yes.
Don't expect that, oh, the client is going to trust you completely for something that you're doing for the first time. How? How is that going to happen?
Yeah,
Right?
true. And this authoritativeness or assertiveness in your voice actually comes from a position of experience.
Oh,
Generally,
yes.
generally it's said that fake it till you make it, but the client, he's making a product,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
been in the industry since the last 10, 20 years,
Yeah.
right? He
Yeah.
can smell the bullshit.
Oh, yes.
So,
Absolutely.
so if you're coming from a position of experience, if you know your shit, if you're able to answer questions in a way that tells the client that yes, this person knows what they're talking about, this person I can trust completely with
Yeah.
whatever they're building, right?
So getting the right clients is absolutely critical. And getting the right clients and build your portfolio and then aim
Yeah,
to pitch and
yeah. And the starting point is always the same, right? Know yourself. Like,
oh
know
yeah.
thyself, and you can win 1,000 battles,
My
basically.
goodness, I think we should stop immediately because you've started spouting philosophy here, Janavi. This is where we lose our audience. This is where we lose our audience. Imagine I'm supposed to be the Baba, but you're spouting philosophy. Goodness.
I always told you I am the older of the two of us.
Oh God, oh God, oh God. All right. On that happy note.